What you see me doing here, guys, I'm going back into the trade so you guys can see what we are or where we are right now. So as it is right now, we are at 351%, and at 351%, I am sitting on $451,000 right now. So I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I'm going to continue to do it. As I said, higher highs and higher lows. So we're going to go back into the charts again, because I'm going to show you the charts again as it took that higher high and that higher low. I can't make this up, guys. So at the end of this trading session, you're going to see this account balance over, over, over $1 million. This account balance is going to be well over $1 million by the time we get done with this trading session. Now the market is breathing again. Like I said, it's going to go up. It's going to come back down, as you see it doing. It's going to go up. It's going to come back down. So as it's coming back down, the market's doing its correction, and as it does its correction, it's going to continue to push forward right afterwards. So just keep the momentum going, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about in a second. All right. In another minute, it's going to change to another bar. Is going to come up in a minute, and then when that bar starts, you're going to see the upward momentum. Now, we're not even going to be nervous if we see downward momentum. Why? Because we know the market always breathes. So as you see, higher high, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That's what's happening right now. So as it's continuing to fight to push back up, you guys can see now the new candlestick is starting. Now the buying pressure is going to take over, and you're going to see the buying pressure shoot all the way back up again. It probably shoots to the level of this red bar before it goes up a little bit higher. But right now, this is where it is. It's specifically in this trade right now, on this bar right now, and it's starting now. Let me tell you the difference with the red bars and the green bars, right? So the red bars start at the top of the red bar and goes down. The green bars start at the bottom of the green bars and go up. So when it's in a downward spiral, downward trend, it's going to start at the top of the candlestick and go down for the red candle. And as you see here, we had a green, but now it's at the red. And what does that mean? It's at the top of the red, and it's going to be moving down from there. That's what it means. But then for the green, when the green candlestick comes in, it's going to start, boom. It was at the bottom. Now we just shot up. Now let's see what that looks like in our percentage. Or we want to let it push up a little bit more. I'm going to let it push up a little bit more for you to see exactly what we're talking about. But by the time we get to this next break point, we should be at the 500% mark, which is 5 to 600% mark, which is close to the halfway point. That's where we are right now. We're pushing closer to the halfway point. You see me going off of this to check for my Uber. But let me see, do exactly what I said. I don't know where this Uber is. While I wait for that Uber. So we're making a retracement. As we said, it's making a correction. But that's what the market is going to do. My ride is coming right now. So this is what the market is doing right now. That's what the market is set to do, and what the market is going to keep on doing until that time. Yes, sir. See. All right, guys. So we're at 395% right now, and you're going to continue to see us grow. All right, let's continue this movement. And currently at 392%, we're looking at $470,000. $470,000 plus the 160, you're looking at close to, that's over $600,000 right there already. So we're definitely going to be at a 500%, 529%. So you see us right now, we're almost at the halfway part. Actually, we're not. We're at the third because we're going from 1,500%. So we're at the third part. We're a third of the trade right now. So at the third of the trade, 500%, you see us, we're literally $600,000 in. $600,000 in, guys. I can't make it up. But at the end of it, you'll see exactly where we ended our trade. So on this one here, I'm at, market just moved down. So I'm down to 599. And up here, you see I have another 48,000 on this trade. So between both these trades, it's going to be a wonderful night. Normal people can retire off of one trade like this. So one trade like this, most people can retire. But again, guys, we are a hedge fund. So because we are a hedge fund, it's not just about gaining some profits. It's about gaining the most profits you could potentially have, point blank period. That's all it's about. Putting you in the position to have the most profits possible, because the goal of a hedge fund, like I explained several times before, is to increase the balance of its account holders. Point blank, period. So right now we're at about 600,000. We just got the 600%. We're at 727,000, 28,000 now, which seems unbelievable when you think about it. I think by the time I hit 800%, I'm going to be close to or over a mil by the time I get to 800%, which would be amazing. That means that other 600%, that's just gravy. That'll be just all gravy. Just gravy, guys. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go back to the chart and let's take a look at the chart right now to see what that looks like. Now, for the chart itself, this is exactly what that looks like on the chart. Now, you see we've gone through our retracement. So again, we started down here, guys. Remember, we started down here. We started down here, and as we started here, the market broke up. It corrected. It broke up, corrected. It went up some more, corrected itself, and then it shot up again, corrected itself, went up, corrected itself, and now it's continuing to go up. And now this is the other correction, because again, like we talked about, guys, the market is going to always breathe. It's going to correct itself. It's always going to retrace. So once it makes a new high, it's going to come to make a new low, and then it's going to make a new high. So again, in an uptrend, as you see here in this chart, we have higher highs and higher lows. So when we started down here, we were at a low. Then we made a high, then we made a higher high, then we made a low. Then it made a higher high up here, then it made a low. Then it made a high, then it made a low. Here, they made a higher high, shot all the way up. Then it made a new higher low. Then made another higher high, shot up to here. Made a new higher low coming here. Made another higher low. And now we're going through the higher highs again. So in this higher high, it seemed to be pushing for a higher low, but it seems like, again, for the green candles, it starts with the bottom and goes to the top. From the red candles, it starts from the top and goes to the bottom. So when you see the red candle starting, you know it's going to be shooting down. Ooh, that's a nice jump. And we just jumped up over 800. So I believe I'm at 800%. No, I'm at 900%, guys. 900%. I'm over $1 million already, guys. 900%. I'm over $1 million right now with 900%. This is God and God alone. I have 900. Oh my God, we have over $1 million here, and then we have 84,000 here. So in this trade alone, chances are I'm going to make about $1.3 million in just this trade alone by the end of the night, guys. This is what we're looking at. This is what I'm talking about. So I'm not saying this to try to impress upon you or try to impress you. I'm saying this to give you facts. Like, I go to my hoarder history so you can see I lost $5,000 in a trade recently. And then I made 2,000 there, and then I made another 29,000 there. So it's not like every trade is a winner, but when we do win the trades, oh my goodness. Let's go back to the current order positions. You see, we're over 1,000% now, guys. And on this position alone, I'm at 1.2 million, over 1,000%. $1.2 million, ladies and gentlemen. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. This is one of the most exciting trades I've been a part of this year, and we're only 2 months in. Wow. We're only 2 months in, guys, and this has been one of the most exciting trading sessions that I've been a part of so far. So I want you guys to stay tuned, because we are going to push to 1,500%. You guys are going to see the results of that tonight. And once you see the results of that tonight, there's no question. I don't want anybody to say, oh, you don't know how to trade, or you can't teach us how to trade, or trading crypto isn't real, or trading is a scam. Or if you want to say that, that's fine. It just lets me know that you're not the person I'm going to talk to, entertain, engage, or spend any time with, because money follows the energy of money. And if you don't understand that making money for you is better than you making money, we are not having the same conversation. So last year I started with the 5-figure days. So far this year we had a 6-figure week. And now today, ladies and gentlemen, I had a 7-figure day on today. You guys are witnessing to this. So it's not me making it up. It's not me saying stuff. It's not trying to sound pretty or sound fancy or anything. You just saw us shoot over 1,000%. We're back down to 900%. But again, as I said, the market is going to go through that process. It's going to correction. It's going to indicate it's going to correct. So every time it shoots up, it's going to make a correction. going to go up, then it's going to make a correction. And that's what the market is going to do. Always going to do that. That's a part of what the trend is. So don't ever feel as, oh my God, because the market is correcting, I should exit this trade. No, when the market is trade correcting, this is when you should be excited, because this is what's going to happen. It's always going to continue in the direction that it wants to go in. So never be afraid of the bars that go against you. If you're in a downward trend, it's going to be the same concept. It's going to go down some, then it's going to go up a little bit, then it's going to continue to go down, then it's going to go up, then it's going to continue to go down. So just like in this case, we're in an upward trend. So again, starting from where we started, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 higher lows. And now we're approaching a new higher high, and it's continuing to push. So right now we're over 1,000%. I'm at $1.2 million on this trade alone, and we're still going. I'm at 1.2 million on this and over 100K on that, and this is still going. It's still going. So again, we're just gonna work and wait to get to 1,500%. Because why do I feel like I'm going to be at $1.5 million by the time I get to 1,500%? Or maybe I'm going to be at 3 million. I don't know. I'm just excited now. Now I'm just wondering. The other day we went for 1,000%. We got 1,050. Now we're already over 1,000%. Last week we went for 1,200%. We got 1,254. Again, today we're going for 1,500%. So as we take the time and we steadily make this climb, guys, I want you guys to see exactly how the markets are moving for us and against us. Because again, when it goes down, it's like the market's moving against you, right? That's what's happening. It's going up and it's coming back down. So it's taking some of those profits that you just had, or it seems. But again, as the market breathes, it's going to continue to go in the direction that it wants to go. So because it's going to continue to go in the direction it wants to go, you know it's going to always continue to push forward, okay? That's the most important thing. Once you're in a direction, never go against the trend. So you don't see it going down and say, oh my God, let me put in a downtrend down and start going down. No, you have to be patient, guys. You have to be patient and ride the process. You have to wait. The biggest part of trading, I understand, is waiting, because a lot of people don't have the patience to wait. Now you see we're at 1,000%, and you see it's in red right now, meaning what? It's doing another correction, right? So again, the corrections are good. Never be upset about the correction. So don't see the correction and feel like, oh my God, I need to get out of the trade and go the other way, or I'm going to lose money. No. Be consistent, be patient, be disciplined. It doesn't happen overnight, and it's not by happenstance. This might seem like it's happening overnight for me right now because it's happening in one trade. But guess what? I had to learn the skill of trading. I had to commit myself to the process, and I had to show up on time for every trading signal and take the time to break down the markets myself to get a better understanding. So when I look at the market and I can say, okay, in the next candle, it's definitely going to make a new higher high. So I can wait for you for the next minute right now for the next candle to start. And I'm going to let you know it's going to shoot well above, as I just said. So I can predict when the market is going to make these moves based on two things: the market structure and a price action. Now, as you see, that price action movement that's happening is very, very aggressive. So the volatility of this market is absolutely superb for what we're trying to get accomplished. And if we go back down here, we see we're almost at 1,100%. And at 1,100%, guys, I'm already at 1.3 in this position. So I think I might end tonight with about 1.8 million down here and another 200,000. I think I might have a $2 million night. I really think I might have a $2 million night. I know Harry and Mary, they're definitely going to have a $100,000 night from this process. And, you know, there's other people like Uncle Norman. I want Uncle Norman to really gain the concept of this. My mom is going to be running with this in another week. She's going to be on board trading with us again because she was trading with us before. Now she's going to be trading with us again because she's going to be getting these very same results. But, you know, I have a friend of mine, Tanya. I helped her get started, and I helped her with $250, and she still hasn't made a penny added onto it. So, you know, don't feel bad if you're a person that haven't done anything yet or haven't taken action, because see, 1,100%, and we're at 1.3 million, $1,319,707. Wow. 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 And the reason why I can't just add it like one for one, because it's compounding. You see, when you're dealing with money, money compounds. And when you're getting compounding interest, it is a wonderful, 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 wonderful feeling to experience. That's all I can say. Receiving compounding interest is a wonderful experience. So on this trade here, I'm over 1,000, 100,000. I'm at 107,000 this position here, and in this position here, I'm at 1.3 million dollars in this position here. So this is a seven-figure day, guys, and this is a credit to not me, but a credit to God. I'm going to give the credit, all the credit to God for this one. Because for everybody who's watching this or sees this afterwards and wonder, is it possible? You know, if God can do it for me, there's no way he's not going to be able to do it for you. You get what I'm saying? If God could do this for me, there's absolutely no way he can't do the same exact thing for you. That's the point. So when we started the account, we started this trading session today, my balance was at about 160,000. And because this is one of our Mars project, what does a Mars project mean? We're taking off, we're going to the moon, and that's it. So when you see 160,000 becomes 1.3 million, you understand we're not playing. We're not taking games. We're taking this very, very, very seriously. And our goal is to make sure that everyone that participates with our crypto hedge fund, with Smith Global Capital, is able to experience these kinds of profits consistently on a regular basis. Now, you know, David Smith has been consistent. He has been the most consistent trader I've worked with in the last 7 years. Why I say that? His market analysis is spot on. His trading analysis is spot on. And when we make the entries in the market, if you always look, that's why I break down the charts to see, so you can see the entry point. He has an entry point in the market that's always phenomenal. It's right at the buildup. So sometimes the market builds up and you know something is about to happen. David understands the trends of the market, and that's something that I completely will always give him credit, props, and support for, to say thank you. Because as I look at this right now, and I'm seeing we're at 1,100%, and it's still growing. It's just slowly. And again, let's go back to the charts so you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. As we go back to the charts here, you see it's almost like it's slowed down a bit, right? Now that we're at the 1,000% mark, we're at 1,100. It's kind of like slowly pushing its way to 1,500. But I do believe we have another breakout there. I do believe this next candlestick is going to be a massive breakout. Why? Because we had one, two, three, the retracements or the lows back to back and back to back candles. So that lets me know the selling pressure is trying to, sellers are trying to jump in to try to take over the control of the market. But I doubt this is your right. This is your here. I doubt that's going to happen as we continue this process. So as this candle continues to close and this candle closes and we go into the next candle, you're going to see the upward trend. And I'm pretty sure, I can almost guarantee, but the next upward trend is going to shoot above this last high here. It's gonna shoot above that last one. That's what I believe. So just looking at the candlestick right now, guys, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Muchas gracias, señor. Sí, sí, sí. All right, guys. So just making it home, and we are off to the races, guys. Let me tell you. So we're watching this candlestick. Unless it's this candlestick, like I said, closes out, it's going to continue to do what it's doing. But as you see right now, guys, we are in a wonderful position. And as I said, the next candlestick should be shooting up above this line here. So what I'm looking at, I'm looking for, you know what's funny? Whenever the market makes a correction like this, you see one, two, three corrections like this, where you see like the selling pressure is like trying to force its way down. That's what lets me know that the market is actually building up for something cataclysmically special. That's what it lets me know that it's going to explode in our direction. That's what lets me know that. That's literally what lets me know this is. As you can see, the buying candles coming in now. So now the buyers are stepping back in. Because it's like buyers and sellers. When you see the red candle, those are sellers. Aye. When you see the green candles, you know those are buyers. So now the buyers are stepping back in the market right now, guys. And I promise you, you're going to see something phenomenal before the end of this trading session. All right. So you guys are witnesses. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm documenting this so I have witnesses to this. So it's not just me saying it. It's not just, okay, this could have happened to some other account and, he copied it from somewhere. No, I want you guys to be in this trade with me live. So when you see a 7-figure day, you understand this nigga ain't playing. He actually have 7-figure days. He knows how to have a 7-figure day. You saw me have a 6-figure week. Is it possible? Absolutely. How? Because I know I can do it and I can show you exactly how to do it. You got to put the work in. But as you see here, guys, now what I'm looking at right now, this is interesting. So the market is making like a correction right now. The market is making a slight correction right now, which hasn't happened before. Well, not in this trading session. I haven't seen a correction like this, but I'm still excited about it. I'm still super excited about it. So what you're looking at here, guys, is the market taking its time to go through the correction process. As I'm home with my dog right now. If you hear these little things like scratching all over the floor, that's my dog Pepper. So I'm gonna give Pepper some love. All right, Pepper seed, Daddy be a bit. You be daddy's home, daddy's home, daddy's home. Okay. Yes. So as we're here, guys, let's get back into our P&L so you see exactly where our P&L is right now. So we should be hovering right around 1,000% or about 1,100%. All right, Pepper. All right. Okay, so we're just at about 1,000% right now. And like I said, 1,000%, guys. I'm at 1.2. I'm at 1.2 in this position and 100,000 miles in position. So I can't make this up. So we're gonna have a $2 million day today. I think we're gonna have a $2 million day today. I think by the time we get to 1,500%, this position here at the bottom is going to be close to about 1.8, 1.7 or 1.8. And the top position is going to be over 200,000 or close to it. So the top position is going to be like 150,000 for sure. And so if I have 150,000 at the top and another 1.5 mil at the bottom or 1.6 at the bottom, 150 plus 1.6 plus I had another 160. Yeah, I definitely believe it's gonna. The account balance should be closer to $2 million by the time I end. So you saw me go from 161,000 to now over 2 million or close to $2 million in one trade. That's the power of compounding interest. That's the power of how we make our trades. That's the power of how we strategically put together our entry points into the market. And as you see, it's slowly climbing back up. It's very, very slowly climbing back up. So what does that let me know? That lets me know the buyers are slowly coming back in to push the price back up. As you see there, the buyers are slowly coming back, take back over control of the market. That's what it is. See, the sellers tried to tap us out right there. That's what happened. You see these three back to back to back with the reds. That's the sellers coming in trying to control the market, to take control of the market. But again, the buyers are in control of the market based on the trend that we're in right now. So you're going to see the end result of this trade in about another, say, 5 minutes. I don't think it's going to take 10 minutes for us to get there. We've been in this trade right now for about 40 minutes. We started this trade at about 8:05. So we've been here for about 40 minutes now in this trade. And you guys have seen me go from zero to now $1.3 million in this trade. All right. Now, actually, like 1.4 in this trade. I'm at 1.4 million in this trade. So, like tomorrow's trading session is where things are gonna exponentially go wild. So in tomorrow's trading session, we're going to have two sessions tomorrow. We're going for 40% in the day and 40% in the night. So if I got 2 mil right now and I go for another 40 and 40 to add 80% to that, there's no way you're not telling me that by Sunday when I go back to church, I'm not going to have over 4 mil. That's the goal. The goal is to have 5 mil by the end of the month. So if our goal is to have a $5 million month and we are at 1.3 right now, that lets us know by the end of our next March session, phase 3 of our Mars session, we will solidify our trading account as whale status, multiple millions, more than 3 or 5. So 3 to 5 millions, that's when you become a whale status. And 1 to 2 million, you're just a trader. When you get 3 to 5, you become a whale. When you get 10 to 20, you become it's a super whale. When you get to 100, you become a mega whale. So of course, you know where our goal is. We're going for 9 figures. That's what the goal is. So you see 7 figures now, but trust me, we're going to be trading again, and you're going to see me reach 9 figures because that's the goal. The goal is to get to 9 figures in a trading session with the trading account. So you guys understand that all this is possible. So one time we used to work and bust our asses, and now we're just trading and we're using the market. And you wonder how some people make $11 million to become millionaires overnight. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. Dedication and putting in the work. Now you see, like I said, it's slowly going up. We're at 1.4 million in this position already, and we're only at 1100%. We're not at that 1500% that we need to be. So if we go back to the charts, you'll see again the market's being volatile right now because it's giving us a lot of gains. So now this is where it's kind of like really, really, really trying to fight against us. But again, because the buying pressure, guys, the buying pressure has been so strong. The buying pressure has been so strong since at the top of the hour because the market moves from an hour to hour. So if you're looking at the 1 hour chart, this looks like a straight line up. So let's look at the 1 hour chart. You see the 1 hour chart? It looks like a straight line up. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And in some cases, it could be opposite, but this is what we want to see. We want to see the charts move in that direction in a 1 hour chart. Okay. Now let's go back to the 1 minute candlestick here. We go back to 1M. Now in 1M, you'll see we're taking our time and we're just going to continue to build the buying pressure, continue to build it. I believe we're going to get here. I'm going to believe we're going to get to 100 or 102. I think we're going to get the volume to about 102. But right now, this is where we are. Let's see. Let's go back in here. We're at 1,259%. So 1,259%. Let me take a screenshot of this. All right. So 1,259%. I got 1.5 million here and 120,000 there, 121,000 there. So we're almost there, guys. So I can safely say I'm gonna end this trading session with about $2 million in my balance, or close to $2 million in my balance. So I would have gone from 161,000 to over 2 million, or close to 2 million. I believe it's gonna be over 2 million. Let's keep it going. We're now at 1261. We're still at 1.5 here. 1298. Okay. We're pushing 1300%, guys. We're pushing closer to that 1300%. Boom. Remember, we're going for 1500% now. So even though we get 1300%, that's still great, excellent, phenomenal. Because at 1299 right now, I'm at 1.58 and 125. This is what 1500% looks like, guys. I kind of just want to take the time to break that down. So as we get closer to that 1500% mark, that's our goal for tonight. We are going to take the time to continue to go through this process and really get clarification. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to break this down. This is probably going to be my last video like this because I know sometimes people get sideways, they act sideways, and people act all shifty and shit. You know, somebody trying to teach you how to fish, and instead of trying to learn how to fish, you want to fuck up their shit. You know, some people are just like that. So, you know, sometimes it's best not to let people know what you're doing. So, you guys is going to be probably one of the last trading sessions. If you're not a part of my personal contact, you don't have personal contact with me, chances are you won't get any updates or understanding. Because after this one, I'm not going to share as much anymore. I'm going to be very limited with my sharing and only sharing certain information. I'll probably start a group chat on Telegram just to talk about these trends and these charts after we make the trades to kind of break them down. Okay, guys, you see here we're 1,358% and I'm at 1.6. So the market just gained that traction that I was looking for. So let's see. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. That looks like a strong push up. See, boom. So it broke out of that little resistance zone that we had here. It slowly built up and it had a last resistance and then it pushed. So that lets me know, like I said, guys, we are definitely going for 1500% plus. We're going to go north of 1500%. We might get 1550 or 1400, but we're already at 1500, 1357%, guys. Look at that. Oh my God. This is what we're talking about, guys. Life-changing income. So when I say life-changing income takes place, you can completely understand what we're talking about. So we are 1400% now, guys. You see here 1400%. Wow, that's 1.67. All right, so we got 1.6 plus 7. Yeah, I definitely have close to $2 million in this account by the end of tonight. 1403. Easy yourself, Pepper. Easy, 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 easy. What up, my G? All right. All right. Relax. I'm going to take you out in a second. Relax. I'm going to take you out in a second. Okay. 1340. Pepper's ready to go. My dog Pepper, she wants to go outside for a walk. She's been in the house all day. So as soon as I come in, she's like, "Daddy, what are you doing?" That's her cam right there because I gotta I gotta keep a load on her, see how she's doing. So here it is, guys. You see what we're talking about? There's no way possible. There's no way possible. No way possible. I can make this shit up. Because if I told you guys at any point in time, hey man, tonight I'm gonna be a millionaire in one trade. Everybody would think, man, you smoking crack or you high as hell. So I can't make this up. But what I can do is do the work and show you, which is what I'm doing. So as you see it right now, you can't say Jason made this shit up. And that's the whole point, guys. So when things change. And normally they change for the better. And sometimes they change for the worse. But in cases like this, it's changing for the better. You just got to give it to God and give God the glory. So we're back at 1359. We're pushing back up to that 1500% or that 1400%. Now, after 1359, you're going to see another slow push. It's going to be like molasses right now. This is where the market is going to be like molasses. This is where it's going to take its time. It's going to think about it. Like Martin say, stop, think about it. This is what the market is going to do. The market is going to stop and think about it right now as we go through the trade. So we're going to continue this process. We only have a few minutes to go, guys. So we're at 1359. We got 1200 to go. So we're just a few ticks, a few percentages, a few market moves apart. And again, price action and market structure, guys. That's all we trade. We trade price action and market structure. So we look at the market before we do anything. And once we take a look at the market, we examine the movements of the market. And after examining the movements of the market and the structure of the market, we then enter our trades into the market. Now, as you see here, we're still at 1396. We're still slowly building up. We are slowly building that pressure up. Slowly building that pressure up. So by the time I get to 1500, I think I'm going to have 1.8 here. Like I said, easy 1.8 here. So God is making some moves, guys. So now we got to make some things happen on the other side of things. But we're going to take the time right now. 1,432%, guys. Look at that. 1,432%. 1,431% now. Again, the market's moving. It's going to go up and down. It's going to go for us. It's going to go against us. But it's okay. We're going with the trend. 1,430%. She's slowly moving towards that 1,500% mark, right? As you see here, she's slowly moving towards 15%. And that's 1,500%. And that's what we want. We want that 1,500% mark, guys, because as you see here, with these trading sessions, we are doing seven figures. We're doing seven figures right now, guys, in 1 hour. So this has been a seven-figure hour for us with Smith Global Capital. Smith Global Capital has given me my first seven-figure hour. So I want to say thank you to Smith Global Capital because David Smith at Smith Global Capital has helped us to secure our first seven-figure hour ever. I'm not going to say I did this before. Never made $1 million in an hour before. I'm not a rocket scientist. I mean, I design rockets, but I'm not a rocket scientist. I am a research scientist, but not a rocket scientist. So I'm not making $1 million an hour, but I can say definitively on today, I made $1 million in 1 hour. That's the difference, guys. So we're 1,480% right now. And I promise you, we're going to get to 1,500%. And as I said, when I get to 1,500%, I believe I have about 1.8 million in this section, in this trade, and another 200,000 in that other trade there. But these are the positions that we have right now. These are the positions I'm holding. No más. 1480. So we're going to hold on to 1480 right now and just watch for a second as the market continues to do its thing. As the market continues to make its moves. Now, what you're looking at are the slow, slow, slow pushes. Slow, boom. Well, I think we're over 50, 100% now. I said it, 1538. Are we going to close? Are we going to close? As soon as I get a notification to close, I'm closing. I'm at 138%. I'm happy with that. 1.8 mil and 143,000. I'm happy with that. I'm just waiting for the signal. That's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the signal now because I've already got my goal. I've gotten north of 1,500%. North of 1,500%, guys. So when we say we're going for 1,500%, you could take it as word. I'm not Jesus. I'm not giving you the gospel of Jesus right now. I'm giving you numbers because numbers don't lie in the concept of trading. Okay. So as you see here, we're at 1,539%. And I think the market is thinking, it's thinking about what it wants to do right now. Like it's processing a lot. And that's fine. It's fine as the market processes. We don't have any problem with the market processing. All we want to do is continue to hold the trade and have it continue to push up in our direction. All right, so I believe that's our signal. Okay, guys. So 1538, 1539 is where I close this one at, and 1537 is what I close this one at. Boom. So, guys, you just saw us have a life-changing day just now. That's my time, guys. That's my time. Oh, I got to show you the balance. That's right. So now that I'm out of this trade, you wonder, wait, Jason, look at that. Nigga, that's 2,100. That don't look like lot. You come over here, though, and you click on that. You like, nigga. I love y'all, man. God bless, guys.